Oh, oh.
Okay.
Okie.
Okie.
Okay.
Okie.
Okie and welcome.
We acknowledge that we're gathered on the lands of the Blackfoot people of the Canadian Plains.
We pay respect to the Blackfoot peoples past,
Present, and future. We recognize the thousands of Indigenous peoples,
From many diverse nations,
Call Lethbridge home.
including members of the Blackfoot Confederacy,
the six gates of the people,
Akana,
Siksika,
Amskapi people,
as well as other First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples.
We respect Indigenous people's cultural heritage,
beliefs,
truth
and relationship to the land.
that stretches back in time.
We will not blink at history.
We will not blink at history.
And we will learn from it.
Okie is an invitation.
A step forward.
in Blackfoot, Oki means hello.
Oki means hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And welcome to the lands of the Blackfoot people.
Okay, and welcome to the Accapelist Singing Therapy Show. I am the Napa Quinn from Sikokatoke, here to sing some songs for you, with you, whatever you like. Either way, don't matter. And I am really happy to be here. I got all my chores done. Dishes washed, put away. Oh, I'm on the wrong tab here. Let's try getting to the right tab. There we go. Dishes all put away, emails all answered for today. I'm not going to look at my computer again. I'm not going to look at my phone again. I'm going to come here. I'm going to sing some songs, get my healing energy on. Then I'm going to go spend a little bit of time with my bride, Corolla. And after that, go have a beautiful restorative sleep. It's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it. But first of all, let me tell you, since I mentioned my bride, the amazing Corolla, very talented horse trainer, extraordinary horse rider, horse connector, horse whisperer. She's crazy about horses, and she has an amazing connection with horses and is looking to kind of create harmony in horses and humans. Anyways, the first time I saw her, she took my breath away, just like in this song. I tiptoed in our room. I know you got to have your rest. You say, come lay beside me. Oh, I've been waiting since you left. Oh, you're sweet to me. Must be the luckiest man alive. And did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life. The first time that I saw you, oh, you took my breath away. I might not get to heaven, but I walked with an angel that day. You take me by the hand. I am the luckiest man alive. And did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life. Some may have their riches, some may have their worldly fame. Long as I have you, Lord, I treasure each and every day. I take you by the hand. I am the luckiest man alive. And did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life. Or some may have their riches, or some may have their worldly fame. Long as I have you, Lord, I treasure each and every day. I take you by the hand. I am the luckiest man alive. And did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life. Some may have their riches. I love that song. How about this? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always stay, dear, and make you happy if you will only do the same. And every night, dear, when we're together, we'll be in each other's arms. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Okay, I made up a few lyrics there, but it was still pretty close to the song. But here's the polar opposite of that song. It's by Jason and the Scorchers. Oh, it's a gooder. You tell me you want my sunshine. Without you, my world fades to black. You'd say that you're the one to make me smile, and you'll be the one to take it back. Well, bring on them dark days, baby. Bring on them dark nights, too. I ain't afraid of the devil, and I sure ain't afraid of losing you. You tell me you are my sunshine. Without me, my world changed to black. You'll be the one to make me smile, and you'll be the one to take it back. Well, bring on them dark days, baby. Bring on them dark nights, too. I ain't afraid of the devil, and I sure ain't afraid of losing you. No, I sure ain't afraid of losing you. You're tired of all my drinking and my... No, you're tired of all my drinking and my smoking. You're tired of all my habits too. You're tired of everything that makes me a man. Well, baby, I'm just as tired of you. So bring on them dark days, baby. Bring on them dark nights too. I ain't afraid of the devil, and I sure ain't afraid of losing you. I said I sure ain't afraid of losing you. And now, here's a song about a man who loves his sweet pea, his honeybee, so he has been gone 6 days, but it seems to him like he's been gone 30 because he longs for the touch, for the smile of his sweet pea, his honeybee. Oh, it's beautiful. I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and it's a rolling like never before. There's a speed zone ahead, all right, but I don't see a cop inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. Oh, I'm taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. I just passed a Jimmy and a White. I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, the ICC is a checking on down the line. I'm a little overweight and my logbook's way behind. Well, nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. Oh, I could have a lot of women, but I ain't that kind of guy. I can find one to hold me tight. I can never make believe it's all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old. My rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a flame from a stack and it's black as coal. My hometown's coming inside. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. How's your love life doing? If you need a little help, I suggest you go see Madame Rue. I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy with the gold cap too. She's got a pad down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with chicks. Been that way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it right up here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine. It looked like Indian ink. I held my nose. I closed my eyes. I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kiss a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. Left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. Straddled that Greyhound road and into Raleigh, right across Carolina. Had motor trouble, turned into a struggle halfway across Alabama. That hound broke down and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. Right away, I caught me a 2-trader ticket right to the Pacific, please. I was on that midnight flight out of Birmingham, smoking in New Orleans. Somebody help me get out of Louisiana, just help me get to Houston town. There's people there who care a little about me, and they won't let the poor boy down. Sure as you were born, she bought me a silk suit, port luggage in my hands. I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. Working on a T-bone steak, a la carte, flying over to the Golden State. The pilot told us in 13 minutes he would set us at the terminal gate. A swing low chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, give me Norfolk, Virginia, 578-109. Tell the folks back home this is the promised land calling, and the poor boy, he's on the line. Cut your engines and cool your wings and let me make it to the telephone. I was standing by my window one cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to take my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. I said to that undertaker, please drive slow. For that lady you are seeing, you are carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I followed close behind them, trying to hold up and be brave. But I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in her grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. How about the song Fever? Are you familiar? It's gooder. Never know how much I miss you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever with your kisses, a fever when you hold me tight, a fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Fever isn't such a new thing. A fever started long ago. Everybody's got the fever. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Sun lights up the daytime. Moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna trade you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, a fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Thou giveth fever with my kisses, a fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. A fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, "Daddy, oh, don't you dare. He gives me fever with his kisses, a fever when he holds me tight. A fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. A fever in the morning, a fever all through the night." Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when you kiss them, a fever till you live and learn. A fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. Only you can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do and fill my world with love for only you. Only you can make this change in me. Lord, it's true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you can make this change in me. Lord, it's true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. My next door neighbor Joe was out in his yard. He walked out by the mailbox, got hit by a car. I saw it from my front porch while drinking sweet tea. Well, I guess I was lucky. It could have been me. I'm still here. I made it to another day. I'm still here. That's more than some can say. When I get down, Lord, I don't shed a tear. I sing glory, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. I'm still here. Father Time is undefeated. Someday he's gonna get us all. He knows my name and he's got my number. But until that day has come, I'm still here. I made it to another day. I'm still here. That's more than some can say. When I get down, Lord, I don't shed a tear. I sing glory, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. I'm still here. I said, when I get down, oh, I don't shed a tear. I sing glory, hallelujah. Praise be to Jesus. I thank you, Buddha. I'm still here. That's a Paul Thorne song. Here's another Paul Thorne song. Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, and Jews all got the same all got their own versions of the truth. There's a line in the sand, there's a war going on. They forgot to remember they might be wrong. Carry your faith wherever you go. Mix it with love and let it show. But keep your eyes open as you move along. Always remember you might be wrong. Whoa, why do we worry? Why do we fight? Everybody thinks God's on their side. I count to 10 before you throw a stone. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. What's on the other side of life? I won't know until the day I die. If you're feeling insecure, you are not alone. Everybody knows you might be wrong. Whoa, why do we worry? Why do we fight? Everybody thinks God's on their side. I count to 10 before you throw a stone. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. What's on the other side of life? I won't know until the day I die. If you're feeling insecure, you are not alone. Everybody knows you might be wrong. Whoa, why do we worry? Why do we fight? Everybody thinks God's on their side. I count to 10 before you throw a stone. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. I was thinking about my dad. He was a good man. I'm a lot like him. I remember being with him as a boy, and he would go into a store and he would have like a half-hour conversation about stuff. Very interested in the person, asking about them, what they're doing with this and what their project is, and just chatting, listening, paying attention. And I am also like that. Thanks, Dad, for passing that down to me. It's very enjoyable when you get to meet a person, be curious about what they're. Oh, Cole. Four things: curious, open, accepting, and loving. Oh, I love that. That's from Dr. Friedman. I learned it from, which made this whole song be entirely different meaning for me. This song here. Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal. I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. Gonna pour a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. I'm just an old chunk of coal, not Lord. I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna learn a new way to walk. Gonna search and find a better way to talk. I'm gonna spit and polish my old rough-edged self till I get rid of every single flaw. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. I'm just an old chunk of corn, that Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I said, now I'm just an old chunk of corn, that Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond. I'm gonna be a diamond someday. You know what else? When you help somebody, pay attention. It feels really good in you to do that. It does you good to do somebody good, just like this song from Billy Swan. If you got a problem, I don't care what it is. If you need a hand, I can assure you this. I can help. I got 2 strong arms. I can help. It would sure do me good to do you, girl. Let me help. It would sure do me good to do you, girl. Let me help. It's a fact that people get lonely. Ain't nothing new. But a woman like you, baby, should never have the blues. Let me help. If your child needs a daddy, I can help. It would sure do me good to do you, girl. Let me help. It would sure do me good to do you, girl. Let me help. Every night you're always a part of my dreams, holding me tight and telling me everything I want to hear. Don't forget me, baby. All you got to do is call. You know how I feel about you. If I can do anything at all, let me help. If your child needs a daddy, I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. So I don't know if you were watching me yesterday, but I had a kind of a very creative session. I had a chorus of a song, and that is down in my sweet Tesla's arms, down in my sweet Tesla's arms. My baby's got my back, but I'm on a one-way track to down in my sweet Tesla's arms. So that's the chorus, and then I sang the chorus, and then gave a little bit of a narrative about my Tesla, and then sang the chorus and did a little bit more, and then it culminates in this amazing death, an incredible death. We're all got to die, right? So I just kind of imagined the most fantastic death that you could have. Oh, it's beautiful. And then basically, as my eyes dim, my senses grow smaller and weaker, and my eyes dim to nothing, I just see that Tesla logo going to black at the same time. And we both end our ride together. I think that's beautiful. I love that car. I don't know why I'm so crazy about it, but I love it. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are them dark clouds that have me blind. Gonna be bright sunshining day. Gonna be bright sunshining day. I think I can make it now the pain has gone. All of them dark feelings have disappeared. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. Gonna be bright sunshining day. Gonna be bright sunshining day. Look all around, nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are them dark clouds that have me blind. Gonna be bright sunshining day. Gonna be bright sunshining day. Gonna be bright sunshining day. I was talking about my dad. I was thinking of my dad, and I'm a lot like my dad. He was a singer. His dad was a preacher, like a preacher that preached at logging camps and logging camps and mines. So men that were on their own for like ever, and didn't have their wives with them or their girlfriends, so lonely and anyways, and so he would go to these camps and preach to them and help to give them another perspective to help them. And I sort of had a little bit of a religious thing, but I sort of backed away from it too. Didn't really want to accept it for some reason. I'm not sure. But now that I think about it, and I'm a little bit older and hopefully a little bit wiser, maybe just a little, I kind of believe this is the most healthy. You can choose whatever spiritual belief you want, right? You don't have to do anything. So this is, I think, the healthiest perspective to have. That basically we are all connected to each other. And the reason we know this, the reason it's so obvious is this. That beat in my chest, that beat in your chest, where does that come from? It comes from the same source of life-given force that we're all connected to. Same with its sister miracle, the miracle of breath entering your body. So those two things, that's our connection that we're all tied to. Every sentient being, the 7.5 billion humans, and every cat, dog, cow, pig, everybody, same source is what we get that from. So then we're all connected. So that if we're all connected, we got to look out for each other. And your pain is my pain. So I need to, if I can, assist you so that your journey is a little better, because in assisting you, I assist me, because we're all part of the same. I think it's a beautiful belief. And if you think about it more, that also means that you came into this world for a reason. You came here and you chose your journey. You chose that you came here at this point in time, in this tumultuous present time that we're having. So many crazy things happening. Some people saying that this is another mass extinction event that has occurred 5 other times. And this is the 6th one if we don't right the ship. And right the ship is take care of people who are dying from diseases where 80% of those diseases are preventable. So, and how Dr. Zach Bush, I'm not the smart person. Dr. Zach Bush is a polymath, a genius, and a beautiful human being. And he knows what we need to do that we can all have better lives. We can all have our needs met. We can all have health, better health, and we can all have good, nutritious food, and the soil gets regenerated. And with every plant that's growing, what happens? Then that is more sequestering of carbon. That is dialing the temperature back on the earth. And so you might say, oh, naysayer, it doesn't happen. Bullshit. It's happening. It's happening now. If you are a religious person and you think of a big flood, what would happen now if we get 2 more degrees? Things start melting and cities start disappearing. And where do the people go? They leave all their stuff and they go and get into more and more concentrated and angry and under-resourced areas. What happens? Bad shit. People need to get their needs met. We can help do that. Zach Bush, oh my goodness. I'm in love with that man. He's going to change the world if people listen to him. Check him out. You want to talk about Zach Bush? You don't have to just talk about Zach Bush. But if you want to talk about how we make the world a better place, I'm with you. Matter of fact, I got a song by Mavis Staples that I just love, because the chorus of it is this. Little bit from you, little bit from me, simple as it gets. We set each other free. Little bit from you, little bit from me, simple as it gets. We set each other free. Little bit from you, little bit from me, simple as it gets. We set each other free. Also, if you chose to be here for this experience at this time, you have some kind of mission you came into this world for. When you came out of your mother's womb, you knew what it was. You couldn't express it, but it was there. So if you have lost connection with you, you need to reconnect with you so you can find what that mission is. And then with that purpose, your life will be sweet, that every day that you do something to further that purpose, you make life better for other people, and you feel so good that you were able to make life better for somebody else. Oh, very satisfying. And also, you chose this journey. There's things that happen that you didn't want to happen, right? Things that occur that, man, this is my utility bill. $2,691 for 1 month of utility. $2,691. That's crazy. But the reality is, everything that occurs is for my benefit, is for my unfolding of this existence that I planned. So all of these things are things to teach me lessons that I need to learn from. Now, what a healthy way to go about that. Everything that might be a little negative, might be hard for a bit, might hurt you, that you make you believe somehow that you're not enough, that kind of a belief. And then you realize that it's there for your benefit, for your unfoldment, and you proceed with it and you learn the lesson. And maybe the lesson is to not be a dumbass and do that same mistake again. Maybe that's the lesson. I've learned those kind of lessons. Anyways, the point is, if everything is there for you to learn from, then life gets a lot easier. Just have to figure out what the lesson is. Now, I don't know why I'm talking so much today, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you one more thing. I have learned by Sister Serendipity has brought into my life a miracle that I just now recognize that I've been actually doing for 3 years. There's this thing called a practice called somatic experiencing. It's by this brilliant, beautiful human being, Peter Levine. Peter Levine is 80 years old. He's been a somatic experiencer for 60 years, a long, long time. And in essence, what he does, and this is, think of it this way, context this way. Bessel van der Kolk, who wrote The Body Keeps the Score, said, and very, very clearly and very accurately, science is all over the place on this, that trauma that people experience gets stored in their body. And if that gets stored in their body and it never gets released, it causes all kinds of problems, joint pains and all kinds of other things, autoimmune disorders, diabetes, everything, more inflammation, arthritis, those kind of things. It just gets stored. That trauma gets stored and doesn't get released. It just causes all kinds of grief in your body. You kind of are disconnected from your body and can't get the healing to take place, if you will. It is, I think, remember, we're connected. We all have from the same source, so that the source, I got a thin thread instead of a big rope coming to me. I've got a small beam instead of a spotlight on me. So that's kind of what, as I see it, that connection is weaker. And with that connection being weaker, then what happens is that you get sicker until you can get that released. Now, Dr. Levine says your jaws and your hips, your pelvis are where trauma gets stored. So if you do physical use of the body, especially those parts of the body, you manipulate those, and in so doing, you release that trauma. And he has just like amazing, amazing results. There's a video I just watched about this guy that was blown up in Afghanistan, terrible situation, had his best buddy die in his arms, just horrible, horrible situation. And then for years later, he's can't move very well. Everything's stiff and everything's immobile. And he's on all these medications to help him deal with all this pain. And Peter Levine looks at him and just like right off the get-go says, like, your body movements are like you're responding to an explosion, and that explosion basically blew you out of your body. And he does elegant, simple, non-intrusive treatment for this person. And this person gets like amazing, amazing recovery, and all the drugs go away and all the pain goes away and the freedom of movement comes back and the clarity of thought comes back and the great memory comes back, just with those simple things. And it is exactly, and he makes reference to the vagus nerve and to Stephen Porges's work. Now, Dr. Stephen Porges spoke of the vagal nerve and the polyvagal response, basically 3 ways that that vagus nerve could respond. And one is that you're in a disassociative space. And in that disassociative space, you've been facing an overwhelming threat that there's no way you can match that threat. i.e., a cat has its jaws on a mouse. Mouse just goes limp, looks like it's dead. If the mouse keeps fighting, the cat keeps beating it and playing with it. But there we go. But if the mouse goes dead or appears to be dead, the cat drops it out of its jaws, and then the mouse, after like 20 seconds, jumps up and boogies, right? It happens in us too. If we've had an overwhelming threat against us, we might have been where we didn't yell out, we didn't fight back because we were in a dissociative response. Our body does that to protect us. Dumps us with endogenous opioids, painkillers, natural painkillers that we can make in our bodies. Incredible. So a protective response. But if you're always in that response, life is you're not very functional in the world, right? So the next one is a dorsal response. And the dorsal response is more functionality to it. You can move in the world and operate and everything, but you're always on high alert. You're always concerned of what's going to happen here and what's going to happen there. And so your day is all about, your thought process is all about regret and worry, regretting what happened, worrying about what's going to happen, regret and worry all the time, right? So you're worried about what might happen, and you're worried about what might not happen, right? That's the things that occupy your mind. So it's hard to be in a healing state when you're in that, when your vagus nerve is functioning in that manner. But brothers and sisters, I have good news to share. I have so much exciting good news to share. You can create it. You can trigger it in your own bodies all by yourself. You don't need a book. You don't need to go and, apply for something or write a check. You don't have to do any of these things. I just said send an EMT instead of write a check, but you get the idea. It's not going to cost you any money. And here's all it is. You can create in your body a ventral vagus response. And in a ventral vagus response, your body is in a very restorative, relaxing, very healing space. And the energy is very high, and everything moves and works well because you're in this restorative space. And then in this space, you can heal anything. So, and you can direct this energy to other parts of your body that, oh man, I'm gonna throw a little bit of love to my right knee. My right knee kind of goes like this. It's like I broke it skiing, or I don't know. I knew when it happened, and it was horrible, horrible pain, but I never went to the doctor. So it kind of healed crooked. But it works okay, but it has some pain. But if I have a little excess healing juju happening because I'm in a ventral vagus response, I send some down to my right knee and say, honey, it's going to be okay. Give that a little bit of loving. So this ventral vagus response, you say, oh, I can't do it. It's too hard. There's no way I could do the ventral vagus response. Bullshit. Anybody can do it. And for me, and you just have to find your way. My way is singing. It happens for singing. And Stephen Porges will tell you that. And singing and dancing are two staples for every kind of therapy where people have had horrible, horrible things happen to them. As in The Boy Who Was Raised as a Dog. Amazing, amazing book. And in that book, these kids who had horrible things happen to them over an extended period of time. And the boy who was raising a dog, he's in a kennel and he screeches at people and throws feces at them like a monkey. And no language skills, no nothing. And in the end, working with this boy, he goes to college. He gets a relationship with another special human being. It's like, incredible. And music and movement are always parts of it. Bessel van der Kolk always talks about singing and music. Peter Levine talks about music and singing. So sing. You don't have to do it here in public and, that kind of thing. Open yourself up to ridicule, perhaps. You could do it in the privacy of your car or your shower, but do it. And I encourage you to do it a cappella. And why? Because you don't need anything else. I don't have to bring something with me to play a soundtrack because I can just sing the song. And so you can sing it anywhere, right? So anyways, I was talking a lot there. All right. I'm going to sing another song now. After, I don't know what that was exactly. Lesson, preach thing. All right. Okay. How about, I was thinking of my dad. This is where I started to introduce a song that was my dad's favorite song, and that we actually sang it. When I say we, my sister Lorna and my daughter, the now Dr. Caitlin Nicole Friesen, and I sang it at my father's funeral. Each day I'll do a golden deed by helping those who are in need. My life on earth is but a span. Each day I'll do the best I can. Last evening sun are sinking low. A few more days, and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun. I'll help someone in time of need and journey on with rapid speed. I'll help the sick and poor and weak, and words of kindness to them I'll speak. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun, where there will be no setting sun. I'll journey on with rapid speed to help someone in time of need. I'll help the sick and poor and weak, and words of kindness to them I'll speak. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days, and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun, where there will be no setting sun, where there will be no setting sun. That song was written in 1918 by William Golden. So think of him with his feather and his ink pot writing those words out. And think of my dad, the Erdman Friesen, who begat me with my mom, the lovely Natasha Rempel was her maiden name. Yes. They were lovely parents, good parents who did a very good job. I'm very grateful for having such great parents and a beautiful start in life. I was dealing up and down the highway when they caught me with a heavy load. A sentence me to hard labor, walking on the side of the road. Now I don't deny I was guilty. Oh, I know I broke the law. I was running forward, I couldn't see no more, and my back was up against the wall. Now I'm right outside of your window. Honey, open up and let me in. Oh, I broke out of jail this morning, and I ain't never going back again. I just had to stop by for a minute. Lord, I can't stay long at all. Oh, I got to run. You see, I'm under the gun, and my back is up against the wall. I was shackled to a 3-time loser, a man called Jealous Son. One night we got to talking, and I asked him what he done. He said a man fell over my razor in the middle of a barroom brawl. Now don't you see it was him on me? My back was up against the wall. Now I'm right outside of your window. Honey, open up and let me in. Oh, I broke out of jail this morning, and I ain't never going back again. I just had to stop by for a minute. Lord, I can't stay long at all. Oh, I got to run. You see, I'm under the gun, and my back is up against the wall. I said, now I got to run. You see, I'm under the gun, and my back is up against. My back is up against. My back is up against the wall. How about a little Tennessee whiskey? Used to spend my nights out in the bar room. Liquor was the only love I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom. and brought me back from being too far gone. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of a bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, Lord, I didn't waste it. For there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Got a laptop that was going to go for a little ride there, so I had to secure him. Okay, how about I don't need a whole lot of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything a man could ask. I got everything a man could want. I got everything a man could want. I got everything a man could ask for. I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out all night. 'Cause I got me a sweet loving woman. And she knows just how to treat me right. Oh, my baby, she's all right. Yeah, my baby, she's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful. She's some kind of wonderful, talking about my baby, some kind of wonderful, talking about my baby, some kind of wonderful, talking about my baby, some kind of wonderful. When I hold her in my hand, oh, excuse me. When I hold her in my arms, you know, she sets my soul on fire. Oh, when my baby kisses me, my heart becomes filled with desire. When she wraps her loving arms around me, it about drives me out of my mind. Oh, when my baby kisses me, chills run up and down my spine. Oh, my baby, she's all right. Yeah, my baby, she's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful. She's some kind of wonderful, talking about my baby, some kind of wonderful, talking about my baby, some kind of wonderful. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, yeah. This one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful love is while you're in the world. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they got me quite cross now. But the sun's been quite kind. When I wrote this song, it's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. In a way, the thing is what I really mean. Yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. It's a beautiful song. Love it. How about this one? This is a Rod Stewart song. Also very nice. Very nice. I don't know what day it was when you walked into the room. I said hello unnoticed. You said goodbye too soon. I'm breezing through the clientele, spinning yarns that were so lyrical. I really must confess right here, the attraction was purely physical. I took all those habits of yours that in the beginning were hard to accept. Your fashion sense, your Beardsley prints, I put down to experience. The big bosom lady with the Dutch accent who tried to change my point of view. Her ad-lib lines were well rehearsed, but my heart cried out for you. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You'll be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. My love for you is immeasurable. My respect for you immense. You're ageless, timeless, lace and fineness, your beauty and elegance. Your rhapsody, a comedy, you're a symphony in a play. You're every love song ever written, but honey, what do you see in me? You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. I love that song. I love many songs. You might have noticed that. And as of late, you might have noticed that I have I've stepped back. My sucky toppy thing, it doesn't work no more. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. Oh. I still love Sawyer Brown, but I also love Jackie Wilson. Oh, Mr. Entertainment from the late 1950s. Oh my goodness. Watch a video of this guy. He's amazing. He was amazing. Maybe he still is. Maybe he's alive and he still can dance and move like he did when he was a kid. I don't know. But it's like this. Just a kiss, just a smile. Hold my hand, baby, just a little while. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I'll be satisfied. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I'll be satisfied. A true love came to me when I met you. True love means that I won't forget you. When I'm with you, I feel life is worth living. Love is so forgiving. Just a kiss, baby, just a smile. Hold my hand for just a little while. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I'll be satisfied. A true love came to me when I met you. True love means that I won't forget you. When I'm with you, I feel life is worth living. Love is so forgiving. Just a kiss, baby, just a smile. Hold my hand for just a little while. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I'll be satisfied. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I'll be satisfied. A true love came to me when I met you. True love means that I won't forget you. When I'm with you, I feel life is worth living. Love is so forgiving. Just a kiss, baby. Just a smile. Hold my hand for just a little while. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I'll be satisfied. Jackie Wilson. All right. What's another Jackie Wilson song? How's it start? I want somebody to hold my hand. Someone who really understands. I want a woman. I want a lover. I want a friend. I want a woman. I want a lover. I want a friend. I don't want a woman with powder and paint. I don't want a woman who thinks she's a saint. I want somebody who really believes and is happy to give so that she may receive. I want a woman. I want a lover. I want a friend. Oh, yeah, I do. I want a woman. I want a lover. I want a friend. I don't want somebody who thinks she's a saint. Somebody who I can't remember the rest of the words. I want a woman. I want a lover. I want a friend. How about this song? Another Jackie Wilson song. Probably his most famous. Your love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. I said your love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. Now once I was downhearted, disappointment was my closest friend, but then you came and it soon departed, and you know he never showed his face again. I said your love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, or quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. Oh, when you're one in a million. You're that one in a million. Yeah, that one in a million, girl. And when I wrap my loving arms around you, I know I can stand up and face the world. I said your love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. I know your love keeps lifting me higher. Okay. I should probably stop singing now. Take a break, maybe. Relax a little bit. Hmm. Although, hang on a minute. I've been called a self-made man. Girl, don't you believe it's true? I know exactly how lucky I am standing right this close to you. It's high time I gave some praise for the ones that got me where I am today. Oh, I thank Mama for the cooking, Daddy for the whooping, the devil for the trouble that I get into. I got to give credit where credit is due. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. Well, a strong heart and some willing hands, that's always been my way. A good woman, I try and be a good man. A good job, Lord, I know I'm blessed. I'm just part of a bigger plan. It don't matter what part I am. Oh, I thank Mama for the cooking, Daddy for the whooping, the devil for the trouble that I get into. I got to give credit where credit is due. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. I thank my job for the money, thank God for you. I thank Daddy for the preaching, Mama for the teaching, the devil, the devil for the trouble that I get into. I got to give credit where credit is due. I thank my job for the money. I thank my job for the money. I thank God for you. Sorry, shouldn't have done that in your ear. I apologize. How about? There's a light, a certain kind of light. It's never shone on me. I want my life to be here with you. Here with you, baby. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody. I want to love somebody the way I love you. There's a way, oh, they say, to do every little thing. But what difference does it make if I don't have you? Lord, I don't have you, baby. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody. I want to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody. I want to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody. I want to love somebody the way I love you. I sat down in front of my TV set. This fellow said, "This is what you get for $1 a week and $1 down. You can drive this car anywhere in this town. You can take it on the highway, check out the tires, leave it in the driveway and check out the wires. If it's not what your heart desires, I tell you what I'm going to do. Take it on a 10-day trial. And if you don't like what you see, you can bring it on back in a while. Get your money back guarantee." Whoa. Well, I took him for a walk and I heard this racket. There was some dude, he was fiddling with a gadget. He said, "My new invention will do your chores. Take out your garbage and wax your floors. You just plug it in the wall. It's completely automatic. Hang it in the hallway. You can put it in the attic. I don't need no friction. I don't want no static. I tell you what I'm going to do. taking on a 10-day trial. And if you don't like what you see, you can bring it on back in a while. Get your money back guarantee. Whoa. Well, it's hard to believe this is my love song. I only hope it didn't take too long. The point that I've been building up to is true. Fine, mama, I do love you. And if you open your heart, I think you'll find I'll treat you good and I'll treat you kind. But if my kind of loving ain't on your mind, I tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, take me on a 10-day trial. And if you don't like what you see, you can bring me on back in a while. Get your money back guarantee. Get your money back guarantee. You know what? That's from the Five Man Electric Band, and they have another song that's really good if you have to apologize. Of course, this would be a man I'm speaking to because men do dumbass things. So maybe if you did something like that and you wanted to amend the relationship with your bride, you could start with, "Here I am, mom, knocking on your door. And if you let me in, I swear I won't be like I was before. You see, I've been thinking about what you told me, rolling it over in my mind. And much to my surprise, I find you're absolutely right. You've been right all along. You're absolutely right, and I was wrong. You're absolutely right, and I was wrong. Now, when you let me in, mama, life's gonna be so fine. We be sitting by that fire, drinking homemade wine. We can laugh and dance and sing and play and love the night away. 'Cause, honey, you are absolutely right. You've been right all along. You're absolutely right, and I was wrong. You're absolutely right, and I was wrong. Now, when you let me in, mama, life's gonna be so fine. We be sitting by that fire, drinking homemade wine. We can laugh and dance and sing and play and love the night away. 'Cause, honey, you are absolutely right. You've been right all along. You're absolutely right, and I was wrong. You're absolutely right, and I was wrong." How about a song with a story about a boy who tried to follow his dad's advice. Didn't quite get it right. He tried, though. I was born in Macon, Georgia. They kept my dad there in the Macon jail. Oh, he said, "Son, if you keep your hands clean, oh Lord, you won't hear them bloodhounds on your trail." But I fell in with bad companions. We robbed a man up in Tennessee. They caught me way up in Nashville. Oh Lord, they locked me up and threw away the key. I washed my hands in muddy water. I washed my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do what my daddy taught me. Oh Lord, I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. I asked the jailer, "When's my time up?" He said, "Son, we won't forget. But if you try to keep your hands clean, oh Lord, we may make a good man of you yet." I couldn't wait to finish my sentence. I bust out of the Nashville jail. I just crossed the line of Georgia. Oh no, I can hear them bloodhounds on my trail. I wash my hands in muddy water. I wash my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do what my daddy taught me. Oh Lord, I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. All right. Okay. That was fun. I feel restored. I feel refreshed. I've been singing for an hour and 13 minutes. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for sticking with me. I enjoyed the company. Thanks. And we'll see you tomorrow. And looking forward to that for another healing therapy session of the Accapelist. Thank you for joining me. Talk to you soon. Get a Matson.